Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. We are finally on the last video in this series of installing the drip system in the planter box behind me. In the other videos, I showed you guys how to install a sprinkler valve system as well as the control box for that. And in this video, we're finally finishing up and we're gonna be installing the drip system into the planter over here. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll show you guys some of the things that I learned and some of the things that I would change in the project. So let's get into this video. All right, so we've got our pipes down in here. We're just gonna take off these caps that we have. I'm gonna elbow this one because this one is just gonna be going to the tray that I have. The connections that I'm using here are the Permalock tubing male connector to PVC piping, and this is going to allow me to connect my 1/2 inch black tubing to my PVC piping here. So to connect this tubing, we're just going to push and slip it over the end here. Tighten that down. All right, so we're gonna tighten it so it's gonna be pushing back onto the pipe to hold it on there. So I got this one down. We're gonna dig some dirt away and bury it under there. All right, and locked it on. There we go. All right, now that I have the tubing locked in, I'm just gonna unroll the remainder here, and I'm actually gonna dig a trench to bury this tubing, and that way it holds it down, and then I'll come back over with mulch and cover it up. All right, the trench is done, and the next step here is I need to close off the end of the tube. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna fold these in half at the end, and then I'm just gonna take a black zip tie and zip them down, tighten it up, and then that's gonna be enough to stop the water from coming out. The next step, I need to take my drip tubing. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually just going to measure out the length that I need to go from the 1 inch tubing all the way to the plant. So I'm gonna cut off the amount I need and go ahead and punch a hole in the black tubing here. Now that the hole is there, I'm going to take one of these pass-through cables. It's going to go into the hole here, and it's going to then allow me to connect the 1/4 inch hose to the 1 inch hose. All right, now that I have the 1/4 inch tubing connected, I'm going to take one of these bubblers here and attach it to the end of this 1/4 inch tubing. The nice thing about these bubblers is that they are adjustable, so I can just turn it at the end to decide the water flow that I want to come out of these. Now I just need to move the mulch to the side. Then I bury this 1/4 inch tubing, and then just drop it right at the center of the plant here. And here we have it at the center of the plant. Good to go to start watering. What I've done is I've pre-cut all of the tubing that I needed. I've actually put the pass-through on one end of it and the bubbler on the other side, and I just need to go plant to plant now and just pop it into the black 1/2 inch tubing. All right, now that the hose has been laid out, on all the plants. I wanted to show you really quickly what it's going to look like under the mulch. Nice and hidden, and there it is in the plant. So good to go. We'll show you one more. Project is now complete. Thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, thanks for hanging around to the end of this video. As promised, there are a couple things I wanted to tell you guys. First off, one thing that I wish I had bought right off the bat that I actually waited till later to get was I bought these stakes to hold in my tubing. They helped a lot. The problem that I was having is when I tried to dig that trench and bury, especially that 1/2-inch black tubing, it kept popping up and it wasn't staying covered. I just had a big problem with it. So I bought these stakes on Drip Depot and it helped out a ton. So I bought a lot of these. I actually bought this one for the 1/4 inch, and then I got one for the 1/2 inch, and I would highly recommend it. They helped out a ton. Second thing that I was not expecting. So I installed this drip system over a month ago, and I'm just getting around to make the video now, but something that I was able to see and I was not expecting is that I'm actually saving on my water bill. So I was expecting my water bill to go up now that I'm watering every other day on this, but it's actually gone down. My assumption is because now I'm watering the exact areas that need to be watered instead of just drenching the whole thing with a hose and just flooding it. So that is a huge plus for me right there. I'm saving about $10 a month in my water bill just from installing the drip system. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.